Greetings once again to the second part of our tutorial about the world of wealth creation. If you thought the first installment of the level, shocking, wait until you read level 2. Have you ever met a person who earned a lot of money without any hard working, whereas you have to work a lot but get little money? And it is not a matter of luck, but understanding when and successfully applying new game-changing assets that can revolutionize your finances. In this video, I will guide you through how such knowledge of these assets paves way to a better life and a good future. Do you want to get in touch with high performance to enhance your finances and develop yourself? But wait, we will cover from digital content to unique rights to know how and where they can create money and fend off most of the pressures of life. Well, are you sitting comfortably? Then you are ready to learn how to become a millionaire? Let's get started. Today's work tends to be comprised of a multitude of tasks that make employees not only a valuable and necessary asset, but also an essential strategic component. If only high-performance team members are valued as the assets they are, then that alters things significantly. They deliver revenue to the company and, at the same time, promote organizational development and employees' personal development. Imagine a scenario where every working individual is empowered endeavors to achieve a better quality life for himself and others in the workplace. For instance, one can look at Google and see how they have done radical things for their employees, such as expenditure more money in the food they eat, world-class gym, etc. This has triggered an increase in the productivity of their employees as well as innovation. The pressure is on, but when organizations acknowledge their people as distributors of value, then there is hope for the future. It unearths other potential approaches to generating more wealth, including exploration of avenues of investing in raw materials and the commodity. Leveraging on raw materials and commodities is very profitable, but it calls for high level of skills when trading in the market. This role gets ignored by many enterprise organizations for one reason or another, labeling it as too complicated or too risky, and that is where the opportunity is found. For example, let's look at the current demand of lithium because it is used in electric vehicles. Therefore, anyone with their eyes open can position themselves to make money in this area. It is simply about increasing the depth and width of your treasure chest of information and being ready for some nasty shocks by the market. A proper time investment can bring riches and create a foundation for a new life. When going through such opportunities, one should bear in mind that innovation together with new business models originate from identification of such resources. There is nothing as chocolates and kindness in the new world. The new world of money-making is in creating and selling an ebook, an online course, etc. Suppose you are managing a highly effective course on some skill, for instance, programming or graphic design, and you are reaching thousands of learners interested in the subject. This way not only can one make money, also enrich other people's lives, helping them to improve themselves. Digital content is unique because it is possible to produce it once and sell it over and over without the burden of stock. Anyone can create courses and sell them online using platforms from Udemy or Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, among others. With regard to this, you have the opportunity of creating a bright future for you and at the same time, make better the lives of other people. While you have this in mind, quantify how your knowledge could generate a product that can relate to an audience in the digital platform. The idea of royalties is a very exciting way of creating sources of income that flow as long as the investment is protected. Concept clearly seen in the realm of intellectual property rights. Once a book, music, or even a patented invention is made, there is the potential to be earning money long after the act is done. For instance, let's take a musician. He composes a song which goes viral. Each time it is being played on radio or every time it is being streamed, he gets paid. This concept doesn't only pay for idea originality but progress as artists and inventors develop themselves. This paper shows that knowledge of how to safeguard and monetize one's ideas can shield a person from financial stressors. And it is rightfully a wise policy for guaranteeing a higher quality of life as well as adding to the cultural value. While thinking about this, consider what other novelties you could come up with that could, perhaps, sometime in the future earn you royalties. Public legal rights can offer considerable victories in the markets and generally operate as a barrier to other competitors. Taking, for example, trademarks and patents do not merely provide protection to your brand, but also increase its performance to act as a high-performance asset. Whenever a person gets a patent for a new product, then he erects a wall which enables him to monopolize an area of operation. It can result to creating wealth and at the same time promote self-development and invention. Firms like Apple have been able to harness their peculiar rights in order to court a competitive market edge. It is a hopeful sign, as the protections highlighted here allow people and companies to develop immunity to those in the market who may want to turn on those who assisted them in the past. When you are reflecting on this topic, consider which new rights you could claim in order to advance your own businesses. Opportunity for innovative approaches and generating new business models is worth its weight in gold when it comes to modern market. Some of the companies that have learned to change and think outside the box end up enjoying high performance returns. For instance, look at Netflix. Changing the distribution methodology for media from DVDs to streaming significantly enhanced their revenue as well as shifted the industry dynamics. Resilience in this sense to suit the consumption needs of the consumers can result in a far superior existence of the company and the consumers. Employees are able to lock in a position for the future and ensure a high level of success simply by seeking to always innovate and staying receptive to change. Thinking of this, try to imagine how you would innovate in the field that you are in or even come up with an all-new business model. The concept of time and money arbitrage is one of the strongest and widely used strategies to improve the wealth-creating process. If you invest your time, you earn money, and then you spend the money you earned on buying time from others to work more efficiently or effectively. For instance, engaging a freelancer to type or book appointments frees up your time for items that enhance the company or you, the individual. Besides easing the burden, this strategy also helps build more strength as you go through your chosen financial pathway. Consider some successful businessmen who know when to delegate. They receive a better life for being more productive. Thinking of this concept, what things that can be delegated or automated in your life could you do to make time for better activities? I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for this lovely journey in this second part of the show as we continue to learn more. I hope you will use all of these concepts and improve your life significantly tomorrow and in the years to come. Just bear in mind that every millionaire had a single idea or strategy on how to become one. What's yours? Accept the proverbial change that these transformative resources bring and make concrete moves toward your desirous financial state. Welcome to the second video. This path we tread with you is long and filled with interest, so this is just the start. So if you have gained something from this piece of content, do not forget to click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification alert. So let's move on through the path of enlightenment together. What action must you take today to begin working towards the change you want to see in your financial future?